Recently, Assassin's Creed Valhalla added a title update 1.2.1. Now, I actually thought this was going to be a little update for the Wrath of the Druids. However, the Wrath of the Druids DLC is only set to release on the 13th of May, and will require a separate download to set that up. But this update is actually to get a few things fixed before then. Notably, one of the first things that I noticed here is that you can actually use Bayek's and Altair's outfit appearance to apply as Transmog. Now, this didn't actually work previously. So if you go to the blacksmith and you press E and you go to the change appearance, you can now actually select your armor. So you can do this by changing your torso piece and going all the way down here to seeing Altair's outfit over here. Click to apply, actually hold it in, and for 50 silver you can now transmog your whole set there basically into Altair's armor set. So you can have your armor but still look like Altair, and obviously it still works if you do put your hoodie over just like this. So you have the whole set, even though you're not really replacing or changing the helmet, it just works with the torso. It's kind of odd, but that's how it works, and this also applies for Bayek's armor. So if you were upset that that wasn't actually featured in the last update, that you couldn't use this as a transmog set, you can now, so that is absolutely fantastic. Now, you'll also be happy to know that there are 3 new skills in the game, and also a new kind of cap to how much power level you can have. Currently, the highest power level you can have is 427, and then you'll start getting points in your mastery. So of one of the 3 new skills, the first one here is Cold Rage, but you do get a few additional skills to unlock before you get to there. So Cold Rage lets you ignore hit interruptions while performing successive regular melee attacks. This effect recharges after a few seconds. So basically, if somebody hits you while you're busy attacking someone, you won't be interrupted during that. So you can keep attacking and just go full-on Zerg Viking mode, even though you're getting hit and damaged at the same time. If we go down to the bottom right of the skill tree, you can see we have a new one over here as well, and this one is called Eye of the North. Prevents flinching from hits while aiming with your bow. So basically, kind of just prevents you from, like, flinching, so you can still use your bow even though somebody attacks you at the same time. So all of these skills basically have something to do with ignoring interruptions. You'll see the same is for this skill right over here, the Intense Rage. Ignore hit interruptions while performing your next offhand parry or special attack. This effect recharges after a few seconds. So it's basically a bunch of stuff that ignore hit interruptions for various different types of things that you do. Alright, so you guys know there is a cinematic camera when you do special finishers. I just want to show you quickly. Stuff like this. This cinematic look right over there, you can actually now turn this off. That guy's still alive? Oh no, he's dead. That was weird. So if you do want to turn those finishers off, at least the camera for it, you can go to Options, Gameplay, and then scroll all the way down here. You'll see there is something here under Combat, the finisher camera. You can now turn this off, apply it, and now when you finish someone, it won't actually show the camera, right? So there, look at that, right? Normally you see a camera for that. This time we don't see a camera. So the finisher camera does no longer exist for cases like that. So if you're getting annoyed by that camera all the time, you know, because it does get old a lot of the time, you know, it does get a little bit old. So here you can at least play the game without feeling like, oh my god, every scene is a cutscene to, like, me killing this person the same way I killed like 200 people earlier. Gets a little bit boring. There's also quite a weird new update that they added here. They started populating the game with missing fish species like halebait small, sturgeon small, flatfish big, and mackerel big. And they've done this for several locations within the game. I didn't even know that there were some fish that were actually missing from the game. Who's out here collecting fish, guys? Speaking of animals in the game, they've added a feature that when you're actually in dialogue with someone, when you're chatting with someone, animals in the background used to disappear. I didn't even know that. But now if you're in dialogue with someone and there's an animal in the background, it will keep doing its thing. You'll keep seeing the animal in the background. There's also been a ton of issues with the game that have been addressed and supposedly fixed. I'm not entirely sure if they've actually done that. There's a few people still commenting on some of my videos recently saying that some issues are still prevalent, like armored weapons, disappearing when you pull out your torch and doing various other activities, making your items actually just disappear from your account. So that is very worrisome. So I don't know what's causing it, and I'm not sure how people are getting it fixed. It's just something that is a massive issue though, and especially since people are still talking about it even though that the game has been out for a really long time now. But in general, this update is more of a preparation for the Wrath of the Druids DLC, which I hope is going to be pretty damn good. We do have the 3 new skills, and we can wear Altair's outfit wherever we want, which is fantastic. And yeah, I guess we're going to be waiting until the 13th of March to see what's next for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.